I'm gonna show y'all how to level up and make racks with this almost secret method of drop shipping. And the biggest pro about this method is that you need little to no capital to start. And while I am a beginner in the more popular ways of drop shipping, I personally made over 15K 2 months using this method. Now the way this business model works is simple, just like any other drop shipping model, except this merges with the print on demand business model. Now print on demand works just like regular drop shipping, bro. You charge a flat out fee for, let's say, your t-shirt, your backpack, your merchandise, right? You have a design and there are printers that will print this design for you and send it to your customer, all without you having to touch it. But in this video, we're not gonna learn print on demand in the form of shirts and different merchandise. Today, we talking about wall art just like this one. Now, before we get all the way into it, I'm gonna give y'all the keys to success right now. And that's a fire design. Now, my graphic designers are rubbing their hands like Birdman right now. But you do not have to be a graphic designer to take full advantage of this. In fact, some of my best-selling canvas arts were not even my own personal designs. But you gotta watch to the end to completely get what I'm saying. Now, before I jump on and show you exactly how you can do the same, I wanna talk about what drew me to that business model. All right, so I'm scrolling Instagram one day. Another graphic designer whose work I appreciate and respect a lot, shout out to Cole, wrote that he was selling motivational canvas art. So I looked on the website. I was instantly drawn to the designs themselves. But what really caught me more was the price of these items. I had no idea people were paying that for wall art, bro. I did my research and I figured out that same 20 by 30 size, my design, I could get done for 70 bucks at Walmart. I instantly start seeing dollar signs. Hopped into Photoshop, just started designing several different prints, and then I had a couple of winning designs. With taxes and shipping and everything like that, being able to get these for $100 and sell them for more than double, getting at least $100 profit should have been enough, right? All right, now here's the problem with that. Number one, Walmart does not print every image. In fact, they declined to print some of mine, kind of stating that they had some discrepancies about the copyright issues. Number two, I had to ship them, which did become costly, because not only are these not necessarily heavy items, but maybe long items or tall items. Finding boxes for a good price was also a challenge, right? So shipping was pretty expensive for me. Number three, I had to manually fulfill every single order. I started thinking like, bro, there has to be a better way. All right, before we jump into it and I show y'all pretty much the ropes, and I think I'm gonna even go through showing y'all how to build a site. I'm gonna throw up a quick site real quick, or just to show y'all how easy it is to do this, all right? So before I do that, I wanna show y'all, bro. This is the artist Cole that I seen, and he was the one who kind of opened my eyes to this and made me think like, okay, bro, this is something. So when he came out with this is when I really started to say like, wow, bro, this is insane. All right, and so this is iconic. This is the website that kind of opened my eyes to all of this. As you can see here, like I told you at first, bro, a good design is gonna sell itself. I mean, even stuff like this, bro, like this is obviously a canvas print, but it looks 3D. It looks like a big cassette, but these are always like motivational. He's built it up to this point to be as big to where he has a license with the actual NBA. But once again, when I started seeing this type of stuff, it wasn't even the artwork. I mean, the artwork is dope, bro, but what it was, the price that people pay for this type of stuff. So even the Monopoly stuff, right? Optimism, mindset, focus, these were all things that just looking at these designs, bro, captivated me. And me as a graphic designer, knowing that I could easily recreate this same type of stuff and even put my own spin on it, just a light bulb went off like, man, I can do this. So we're gonna look through the motivational collection a little more. Like, bro, look at all these really nice designs, bro. Like, this is all top of the line stuff. Like this one, bro, this one is really nice. One Life, this one's simple, but when you start look at the prices, bro, when you start getting up into the bigger sizes, then you kind of see like, wow, bro, $200 for this. This is what really made it like stand out to me, really made me say like, bro, there's some money to be made with like canvas art, with wall art. I've done this before. When I seen this, when he first launched this, that really motivated me to go start a store of my own. And so now I'm gonna show y'all. All right, so now I want to show y'all actually some of my designs, some of the ones that I took on the internet. These are some of my designs. The Grind 24/7. This was one of like my supporting graphic designs right here. Like you can see right here, these are some of my supporting graphics I had. This one was one of my best sellers. This one was one of my best sellers. But you see, like, the goal for me was to, and the thing that you need to do if you want to do this same type of thing is like create images like this, kind of show this canvas in like real life situations. And of course, you want to show them in like upscale situations. You want to kind of show them on like all this is created. Like I created that wall, I created that ceiling. This is all digital. I didn't go take photos. I did all of this type of stuff digitally, right? And look, here's my design that I showed y'all earlier in the video. So you see that product really exists. You see, like even this, like, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do this, right? I'm gonna take you step by step, but you see, like, I even put this one in like an office situation, right? And I was just these type of images, bro, I think really boost sales and really make people want this stuff, bro. So if you don't know me by now, then you will learn that I am a graphic designer. That was what I did first before I even took YouTube serious. So Photoshop experience. I'm gonna make this as simple as possible so that you can understand it and so that you can even pull out Photoshop and do something simple like this, right? So follow any of my other Photoshop tutorials. We usually do it in pixels, but in a situation like this, we're gonna create, let me see what size we wanna create. Create a 40 by 30, right? Create a 30 by 40. So we're gonna do inches. Do that the long way, so it's gonna switch. We're gonna go ahead. The thing you need to know is that it's gonna actually be a really big file, like as far as, so make sure you're working like on a hard drive or something like that, so you're not up the speed of your computer, right? But the idea, bro, I'm gonna keep it simple so that you can follow along. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Google, I'm gonna search Mo, and then I'm gonna have all these Bape camo prints up here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to tools. I need it to be as high quality as possible. It's gonna stretch over. It's gonna stretch over the course of my whole canvas, and so I'm gonna do this one. No, that's not big enough. It might be my best bet. Actually, look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this too. Add more time. I like to keep my videos crisp as far as time, but I'd actually show you how I would really do this, because the thing, right? And I don't want to get too much into design talk on this video, but this image is basically too small to really be stretched out this big without there being a loss of quality. Here's the thing, like when it comes into Photoshop, right, and you fill it up, gonna lose quality, right? Like even right now looks good, like even on a wall, like this would honestly work. I would, if I couldn't and didn't feel like doing the other process, this would actually work, because what really matters on the canvas art is how it looks when you're looking at it from a distance, right? But yeah, I used to try to keep my work as top-notch quality as possible. So we got the Bape print in there, and we're gonna do something simple. We're gonna come back to Google. We're gonna go to a site that I used to live on when I was first starting graphic design, and that's Official PSDs. And we're looking for, okay, and then images. And these are better. This would actually work perfect, right? Because I also tried to do like, you know, those images like you seen on Iconic, to where they kind of look like they're jumping out at you. I kind of wanted to do something like that, although design I did ended up not going that way. That's what I was going for. So just for example's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I'm gonna copy this image over Photoshop, okay? Once again, this thing is really small and you put it in there. So I'm gonna go ahead, delete this background. Once again, this isn't gonna be perfect for the sake of the video. I wanna just show y'all how easy it is, you know what I mean? All right, so now we're gonna scale this up, right? And then boom, now we have that briefcase in there. So now I might just give it some regular effect, nothing too serious. All right, now boom, that already looks a little better. So now all I'm gonna do to make this pop a little bit more, I might add a texture over it. I'm gonna add some words, right? So I'm gonna go over here to my type tool and I'm gonna do, oh man, all right, and then we're gonna do something easy like hustle, grind, right? Make that really big. And we're gonna put this behind the briefcase to give it a cool little look. And then we're gonna do repeat at the bottom. And before you start thinking, because at first I was like, bro, nobody wanna buy no corny sayings like that, bro. You have no idea how many people wanna buy sayings like that, all right? So boom, I place that right there. And then one more thing I'm gonna do to add to it is I'm gonna go ahead and add texture. I'm gonna come back here to Google and do grunge texture. And these are usually very high res, so it's still not gonna be big enough to really just be super high res on an image like that. But like even look, 2000, you know what I mean? That's pretty good. So I'm gonna copy that, take this back into Photoshop, bring it top, scale it up, and then play with the blending modes over here. Boom, I like that. Ooh, that's hard. Ooh, I like that too. Boom, we're doing that. And now this design has some lies. So now that we got that in place, now we're gonna start building our store, all right? And we're gonna make this process real simple and quick. All right, so I am on Big Cartel. That is a free platform that you can use to build a store on. And so I'm gonna go ahead and go through the sign up process for free. And the good thing about this is you can add a domain. You can do all on a paid plan, but you don't have to. You can definitely use this. You can definitely use the free plan and definitely win like that. All right. Let's go back to the dash. All right. Let's add. All right. So we're gonna add a product name. We're gonna bathe hustle. All right. And then it's okay. Category. We're not gonna really do that. It's gonna vary on the options. So it's the size, and so that'd be 11 by 8 and 20 by 40s. All right. And the price, we're gonna do 109 and 222 for those. All right, so those are the two. Okay, so boom, we got to add an image first too, and on here you can actually only one image. All right, so we're gonna go. All right, and now that product is up. Now let's design, and then boom, we're gonna go ahead and select an image from my header, which is up there. I could stretch that out the long way, but for the sake of this video, I'm not gonna really. And then I'm gonna hit publish. That's all. All right, so now my changes. Now let me show you what happened when somebody goes on here and says, I want the 30 by 40. All right, so this is what you're gonna do over here, right? You're gonna get that 225, then you're gonna go to AliExpress, and I'm even gonna show y'all my exact seller, the person that I used to buy mine from, and just so you could see, not telling the story, bro, that I'm not making none of this up. This is for real. I really use this, right? Let me go to my, right, like you see, for like, I got these for like $35 all day, right? And that's 50 centimeters by 70 centimeters. Like you see, I got these for $12, $55 like all day, right? So you're just literally, you're gonna over here, you're gonna size that you sold. So let's say we sold in 11 by 17, right? This is the 30 by 45 centimeters size, all right, with the frame. That'll cost you 25 bucks to send right to the customer, and then boom, and then you're gonna pocket the rest. All right, and so this seller is called Love Painting on Alibaba or on AliExpress. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna drop that link in the description, because I'm telling you, this seller really, like, I made a killing on these, like these 5 panels. And this is what I mean by some of my best sellers were not even artwork. Like, if I seen that he was selling a lot of these, he or she, whoever this, I would, you know, say, hey, I want that design. I'm gonna put that design in a store, and people will buy it, right? So you don't have to be a graphic designer to do something. Once you place the order, you're gonna have somewhere to load that image. Make sure you send them a high-res version. You can make a killing. Man, it's your boy Rico. I'm signing out. Love y'all. Let's get it.